Hi guys, I just wanted to upload this makeup tutorial. It was a look that was inspired by other YouTube videos that I saw, and I wanted to share it with you. Mostly it's for me so I can go back and kind of look at my process and see how I'm growing with my makeup, because I'm really just experimenting at this point, because I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've gotten a lot of compliments and a lot of people are like, oh wow, you look so amazing, you look like you're glowing. And so I wanted to share this with you because as a mom of 3 children, it's sometimes hard to look at yourself and think I need to put effort and time into me. And this has really helped just kind of make me feel good about myself and boost my self-confidence. So I hope that it does for you too, and I would love to hear your comments. If you like this video, I can make more. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Tell me the things that you like to see. I have a couple more videos that I'm ready to post, and I'm hoping to post at least 2 videos a week for you. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. So I start my makeup off by applying my favorite daily moisturizer, which is the e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer. I have really dry skin, so it's a lightweight moisturizer that really hydrates my face and keeps it feeling not so tight and dry all day. And I'll do my neck as well, because I'm going to apply my foundation onto my neck. My foundation is a couple shades darker than my skin tone, so I want to make sure that everything blends out evenly. And I don't have any of those, dreaded foundation lines across my jawline. So this foundation that I'm using is Femme Couture 8-in-1 foundation. I bought it at Sally Beauty Supply. It's a full coverage foundation, and it also color corrects, and it has moisturizers in it, and it's a primer. I can't remember everything else it does, but it's really awesome and I love it. And I use my little baby kabuki brush to put my foundation on. I like it because sponges just seem to absorb most of my liquid foundation, and I don't get as much on my face as I want to. So I just dab it on, and then I use the kabuki brush and I just tap it into my skin. I'm just tapping, pushing all of that product into my skin, making sure that I get my neck and under my chin, and I kind of push it back into my ears just to kind of get it all blended up nice, and so that hopefully when I do it, I don't have lines where you can see my foundation and then my very pale skin. And I like to do a couple shades darker because I like that tan look a lot, but I don't tan very easily. Mostly I burn because I'm pretty much of a natural redhead, a lot of freckles on my face, and I just burn, and then I peel, and I burn and I peel. There's the completed look. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Wet n Wild Stick Concealer, and I'm going to put it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and right on my forehead between my eyebrows. And I take this big fluffy sponge and just dab it in, all underneath my eyes. Gotta get this sponge wet, I learned, because that's how you blend out everything perfectly, and it just looks like natural, melts into your skin. Also, the banging you hear in the background is my dryer. I am so new to making these videos, I don't know how to turn that sound off and do this voiceover so you cannot hear my dryer going off in the background. So, you hear something weird, that's me doing laundry. Also, my children will probably say something, or scream, or yell, or cry. So that's all blended. Looks nice. And the next step is my Wet n Wild Stick Bronzer. These were really cheap, but I like it because you can take that stick and put it right where you want it. Just right there, along the side of my cheek. And I have a really full face, so I like to be able to carve out the hollows of my cheeks right where I want them, right there. Same sponge, I'm just patting it in, and it just kind of blends in and disappears. get that all blended in, I'm going to go in with some powder blush. Now, this stuff, actually, I bought at the dollar store because I saw it on someone else's YouTube video. They said it was actually a really good formula. So it's an LA Colors bronzer, and it actually is really, really pretty. So there's my e.l.f. blush brush, and I just sweep that onto my cheeks. And I'm pushing it up towards the apples of my cheeks and not down. And then I'm just really trying to give my face some contours. So I'll put that right there on my cheeks. For some reason, that side of my face absorbs colors. Like, I put it on the one side, looks great. Then I put it on that side, and all of a sudden, it's Disappear City. So I ended up putting like 3 coats of this blush on my cheek. Super annoying. I don't know what's wrong with that cheek. Look at me checking it out. Looks good there. Love it. Rocking it. Where did it go on that cheek? So, I'll do that. Then I'll put a little bit on my forehead and along the bottom of my face. So you put that right wherever the sun would normally hit your face. And I put it up there on the top of my forehead. And then I'll put it underneath my chin and cheek. And it just to help kind of get rid of that double chin I have rocking there. So there I am putting it actually on the tops of my head like I said I was going to do earlier. And I've got a really small forehead. My sister tells me I don't actually need to do this part, but I think it looks weird if I don't, because why is my cheeks all bronzed but nowhere else on me is? And that's the theory I have behind why I'm doing that. Then I do it on my neck. So what I'm trying to do is make my neck look thinner. I'm contouring my neck too. Also, so again, I have this thing where it's like, why would it just be on my cheeks? If I got sun, I'd get sun other places too. Perhaps my theory is flawed, but that's my story, and I'm gonna stick with it. So, get it all in there. Looks like I got kissed, or maybe smacked by the sun. Who knows? I think it looks alright. Next thing, I have this Femme Couture blush bronzer palette. Got that on sale, you can see there. Love that highlighter there. It's my favorite. It is shiny and sparkly and pretty and light. Oh, that's my favorite color. And I just put it right there, up high. I don't even know what you call that. There's a bone right there, I'm sure, but that's where I put it. And I wrap it around my eye. And it just makes me look like I'm glowing, which I think is kind of awesome. So I'll put it there, and then at the same time, I'll put it in the middle of my eyebrows, on the tip of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, that's an official term, and then there on my chin. I'll tell you what, really makes it look like you know what you're doing when you do that stuff right there. And then as my sister will say, blend, 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 blend. You need to blend. Apparently I was having issues with the blending part. So I'm blending right now. Kelly, if you're watching, watch me blend. Bam! Blended! Check me out, check me out. How am I looking? Check it out. I mean, look at me. Vein. Okay, moving on. Oh my gosh. There's the concealer stick again. See, that's what I love about this thing. Right there on the eye. Don't get a fancy primer. I don't notice fancy primers working any more or less than the cheap Wet n Wild stick. It does what you need it to do, which is make your eyeshadow stay. The only fancy piece of makeup I have is this Too Faced Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette. I spent $32 on this palette, and my husband nearly had a stroke. And it is my favorite palette in the world because it is my most expensive palette in the world. So I'm going to go in here with the very top shade. There you go. Great angle, Katie. I can't really, I don't know what color that is. It's the lightest one. I just put it all over my eye. just to create a base. That's all that is. It's just to create a base. Let all that eyeshadow stick to your eyeball. I can't remember exactly all the names of those things. I should probably have it here and then I could tell you and sound like I know what I'm doing, but it's one of them is a day look and the other one's a night look and the other one's like a sex kitten bomb look. The next shade I'm going to use is the one right next to it at the top. Chocolate martini or something crazy like that. And this is what the experts call a transition shade. So you put that in the crease of your eye and you wrap it around in that circular-ish type motion from the outside corner to the inside. And all the while making sure that you're blending. I'm just going to work those into my eyes. The transition shade. Maybe it's not called chocolate martini. Again, should have the palette in front of me so I could tell you what it is. I'm feeling a little lazy now and I don't want to go get it. Also, does my hand look really big right now? I feel like it's almost the size of my face. Could just be the camera angle. I never realized how much my hands look like my mom's until just now. Ugh. Okay, one eye. See how that looks? Getting that transition shade in there. Really popping. Now these are really, really great colors. Lots of pigment. So you don't need a lot to make those colors stand out. My cheaper palettes, I have a Rimmel London palette. You need a little bit extra swipes to get that color onto your eye, make it pop. I want to get another high-end palette, but that would also be like convincing the hubby and maybe sacrificing a small child. I'm not sure yet. So I'm taking a bigger, fluffier brush and I'm blending out the top edges. You don't want a harsh line. I just want it to look soft. Alright, now I'm pretty sure that my next color is actually called Chocolate Martini. And it's a very dark, very sparkly, it's got like gold sparkles in it. Yeah, see, Chocolate Martini. I love that color. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to put it in the crease of my eye. It's a really dark color, but those gold sparkles, oh, they're to die for. Did I mention I love things that are sparkly? Oh, use the small brush. Don't use the big brush. This is all about portion control now, ladies. Portion control. We don't want to go cray-cray with the really dark color. So I'm dabbing it because I don't know how else to temper myself but to dab it on my eyeball. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab. Dab. Very good. Don't get too much. Because I want to keep it in that area. And I've done this before, and I'll take that dark shadow, and then all of a sudden that dark shadow is everywhere, and it's completely messed up all my hard work. Live and learn. So, small brush, dab, dab, dab. Control. Portion control. And more blending. Big fluffy brush, blending like Kelly told me. And to the other side. More dabbing. Go. Lots of control there with that color. See how I got a little out of control? So now that color is not even in the same place on that eye as it is the other eye. And now I'm noticing that, and now I'm fixing it. Because darn it, they need to look kind of the same. Or they at least did it on purpose. So, much better. And blending. Blending. We blend because Kelly tells us to blend. Good. I'm not sure why I don't look happy right now. Anyway, there is my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner. I love this eyeliner because it's really smooth and creamy. Sometimes I like to play with wings. It's creamy enough that I think people believe that I used a liquid, but I didn't. Also, I have no idea how to use a liquid. That's not true. I'm practicing. So, I do up on the upper waterline, and I'm just putting this on here so that my fake lashes will blend in. So you can't tell that I've got the fact that you don't want to see your white skin and then your black lashes. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So I'm going to put that on my eyes so that I can get my lashes. There I am right there. There's the upper waterline. Put it right there. Then I'm going to do the lower waterline. I'm going to do all the lower line, and then I'm going to just do the other eye the exact same way. But yeah, I think from now on when I look in the camera, I'm going to make it a point to smile because it's not like I'm having a bad day. I was having a very good day. The kitchen is clean behind me. So I'm doing laundry. I'm getting pretty. The kids are entertaining themselves and letting me do this video. Like I said, it's a good day. I look all pissed. Anyway, other eye now. Other eye. Upper waterline. Line the whole eyelid. And then lower waterline. Whole eye. Whole kitten caboodle. And I did not put on this video how I put my fake eyelashes on because when I went to go do it, my daughter walked in the room and started talking to me. And I got glue all over the actual lashes. Then I spent the next 10 minutes trying to get the glue off the lashes, separating the lashes that had been glued and clumped together. And when I put them on, you'll totally able to tell that one of them looks a little bit more spiky than the other. The other one looks really soft and natural, and one of them looks a little pointy and spiky. That's the one with the glue on it. So now I need to go buy some new fake eyelashes. They weren't that expensive. Again, in my very small town, Sally Beauty Supply is the only official makeup store that isn't just drugstore brands. It's only $5 for those eyelashes, but I love them. They're very lightweight. They're called Wispies by, I think it's Ardell. Anyway, I love them. So I take this pointed brush, this pencil brush. I think that's what it's called, a pencil brush. We're going to go back with Chocolate Martini. There she is, in all of her gold glitter splendor. And we're going to put it on the lower lash line. We're just going to rub it right in there. And I love the way that looks. So you rub it all in underneath the eye and up into where you put it into the corner, just to kind of connect it all. And it just creates this really nice, smoky, dramatic look. So this obviously is not a I'm going to go to work look. This is more of a me and the hubby are dumping the kids off somewhere and going to be alone look. Because I would never take this long to get ready for work. Like, I don't care if they think I look ugly. My husband, on the other hand, I think I'll go the extra mile for. So we're getting all that dramatic smokiness happening. Looks amazing. Really coming together. Okay, so my second favorite color in this whole palette is this middle one called Silk Teddy. It's very light, very shimmery powder. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Now the problem I had with this particular one was that it just didn't seem to be coming off as dark as I wanted it to be. Now I think, my personal opinion would be, to use a baked eyeshadow that you could get wet, because then that would really intensify the highlight there on your eyelid. So putting that shimmer there really makes your eyes look bigger, and it really kind of pulls that whole look together. Also, in the middle of this tutorial, it started getting cloudy outside. So I started off with some really great lighting with that window in front of me, and then the clouds came, and it got really dark. And I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I just kind of stayed here. But I think in doing so, I also could not see as well. So, note to self, buy a very bright light and shine it on my face. Okay, there's the fake eyelashes on, and there, as promised, is my daughter in the background. Cover girl, professional, remarkable. I like this, it makes it look so natural. I want like a really natural looking lash. This is a really good one. And I use it.
So are these the same, Mom?
I was asking me a question, sorry. Anyway, I use it before I put on my lashes, my fake eyelashes. They're not clumpy at all. It doesn't clump. Makes them look great. Makes it look like your eyes are, naturally. Your eyelashes are naturally, dark and full and lush and all that good stuff. Which mine are not. Mine are very short. Unlike my son, who has these long, amazing eyelashes. But no, I'm not jealous.
Is this the
I
bowl
don't
that
resent
you
him
use
in
for
any
mac
way.
and cheese?
There she is. A little more while I'm doing this. So, got that done. Got them done. I'd also put a coat on the top lashes. So,
Wait, is this the new batch, Mom? Is that a new batch?
finish it all off. My e.l.f. setting spray. And I just spray my face with that crap. And it makes it stay beautiful and dewy and fresh all day long. Alright, thank you so much for watching. And please, if you like this video, like it and subscribe. And I cannot wait to start my next video and share it all with you. You guys have a great day.